Welcome back. Retail Therapy. My name's Will. Barrett Dudley. Barrett Dudley. How are we doing today?
Oh, we're doing great. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I had some pints with the lads at the Austin FC match last night. So I'm
feeling a little bit?
not a lot.
No. I mean, you're heartbroken over the loss, though. It's all over your face.
Yeah, I really wanted the US Open Cup.
Yeah, I mean, you've just been ride or die for the only professional Austin sports team since its inception, and it's a sad day.
Well, that trophy last night is the first professional sports trophy in Tennessee history.
In Tennessee history.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. Titans almost had one. Way back when.
I'm liking the Vols this season in college football, but we're not here to talk too much ball.
You don't want to talk any ball?
I'm not able to. No.
Okay.
I'm mentally unable to.
I can pop up my fantasy team up on the screen for those watching on YouTube.
Yeah, let's break it down. Yeah. I remind Sally often, like, be happy right now that I'm not invested in some random game because of my fantasy league. Just be happy that I'm not in this.
It's a real point of contention, in my household.
I don't need that stress in my life.
Because I don't like, quote unquote, budget for my fantasy football dues. Just pay them. And
I think you just got to pay them.
Yeah, that's what I say. That's what I say. Moving on, though. I think every podcast from here on out needs to probably start with a pronunciation correction of the week. Because I'm batting zero.
I think we should do a disclaimer.
I'm just batting zero.
I think we should do a disclaimer at the beginning of the episode.
Okay. Like that we will mispronounce things.
Yeah. Warning. It's like the Jackass intro. Like the Jackass intro isn't the Jackass intro without the warning.
The thing is, like, I've always been like, I pride myself on my word skills and my vocabulary, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Ross pointed this out over on OCC. He was like, "Yeah, you have dad brain now, dude."
Oh, true.
So I'm blaming all of the recent mispronunciations on the fact that I just have fewer brain cells now. I don't know if that's scientifically accurate, but I don't think that matters anymore.
I can't even mispronounce things at this point. I just can't think of the name in general.
Well, that's better. That's better.
I don't know if it is.
No, that's better. No. Yeah. Better to not be able to think of the word equestrian than say equestrian.
Yeah, but I'd just be sitting there being like, the horsey thing. That's not a good look.
Well, let's get right to it. We botched Berghain.
You know what's embarrassing about this?
Is that you heard it a million times while watching the TikToks, and then came on the podcast.
And still didn't clock with me.
And didn't correct me. Yeah,
but I didn't think we were doing it wrong.
Yeah.
When it comes to stuff like that, I go on vibe, not on accuracy.
If you Google it, Gemini will tell you that either pronunciation is acceptable.
But if you're pulling that argument out, you've lost.
Right. I agree.
I've pulled that out before.
And the club itself, like, I think like the name Berghain can technically be said either or, but in its proper context, the club is called Berghain. So we didn't get that one right. And I apologize.
I also think, Barrett, I don't know if you guys saw this, and you have to be extremely online in order to see this, but Barrett had the cockiest comment of all time in the circling back of Wash Media Fame subreddit that simply just said that he would absolutely get in to Berghain.
I do think I would.
I think so too. Like when I first saw that comment, I was like, oh my, okay.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking about it, I was like, oh, actually, no, I think Barrett gets in. I think he's right.
I wouldn't be too pressed about getting in or not getting in. I feel like I would.
I feel like you would too. I feel like you'd understand the assignment to the point where it would happen.
Now, apparently, I when I started doing some research, when I started diving into the pronunciation of said club, it seems like the debate now around the club is whether it's played out or not. Like if tourists have now ruined this place.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
If I know about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a 38-year-old dad in Austin, Texas.
It may have jumped the shark, Berghain.
Yeah. I feel bad about that.
Yeah. We missed it.
Is Berghain over?
Berghain might be over. Yeah. You heard it here first.
Whoa. There's got to be another exclusive club just
Probably.
absolutely licking its chops right now.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
we're next.
definitely. Do you remember the film from the early 2000s starring Vin Diesel on the heels of some of his other successes?
The Pacifier?
No, not that one. I'm thinking of Triple X.
Oh yeah.
I never saw Triple X.
Well, there's a scene in Triple X where I think it's a club scene, and I believe that the club scene is modeled off of Berghain.
Okay.
Because I think Berghain's been around.
Well, I've talked to you about my favorite club
for
scene
quite some time
in recent memory.
Which is
there's a club scene in Industry season 3.
Well, there's a club scene in season 1, episode 1 that had me hot to trot.
They nail the club scenes.
Yeah, they do.
It's
they
really
do.
good.
Yeah.
It's really good cinematography.
Yeah.
You're caught up on Industry, correct?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not.
Oh,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah.
Garrett.
I know.
Come on. I'm trying to make that show zeitgeisty.
It is geisty.
Is it?
Yes. Very geisty.
I worry it's not popular enough.
No, it's popular.
Yeah, but
it's
it's
about
not
to
like
get a 4th season.
It's not mainstream. It might be.
I disagree.
zeitgeist.
like
I disagree.
I can't throw up a character from that on the TL and guarantee the same amount of likes as you'd get from a White Lotus character or from a Succession character.
So yeah, I agree with that. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying.
Well, all I can say is
Yasmin's
that
not a household name yet. She should be.
when Industry was on for season 3,
Mhm.
we were getting buku requests to cover it over on Oysters, Clams, and Cockles.
Yeah.
That's and when so it felt like for the TV watching demographic that it was a consensus show. Like, this is what we're watching. It's great. Everybody should be watching this. We will listen to your podcast if you cover it. And that's,
Is that an industry term, consensus show, or is that a Barrett term?
That's something that gets talked about.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's a good term. It's a good way to describe it. No, it's just kind of the consensus show right now.
Right.
Like, if you're not watching it, you're out.
Yeah.
Is there a consensus show right now?
There kind of is. I'm getting a little bit of that vibe with Task on HBO.
Yeah, I've heard that. I haven't been watching much TV over the last couple of weeks just because I've been doing stuff.
Yeah.
And that has been the number one recommended show to me.
Yeah. I mean, and Brad Inglesby, who did Mayor of Easttown, crime thriller, HBO Sunday nights, like big star and Mark Ruffalo. Like it's checking the boxes. I think it's operating at a pretty high level and seems like it's catching on.
Well, Industry's coming out new season in January. Not that long.
Is that confirmed?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't want you guys to miss any episodes of Oysters, Clams, and Cockles, but if you do, just holler at your boy.
That's interesting though, because we've talked about how when Industry comes back for season 4, like we definitely want to be caught up and covering it. But Night of the Seven Kingdoms is confirmed to come out in January.
Know what that is.
That is the new Westeros show. So
Game of Thrones,
yeah,
Mr. William.
Oh, I'm familiar.
New Game of Thrones spinoff.
I'm familiar.
So that would be interesting to have both of those running at the same time. But yeah, we'll have to see how the schedule shakes out.
Is that are they getting it out in January so they can get it on the Game of Thrones viewership night and get those numbers up because they believe in it?
What do you mean?
For Industry.
Maybe
Releasing both at the same time.
Perhaps,
we got two geisty shows going on right now.
Yeah.
Do people get up for these Game of Thrones shows now, like House of the Dragon and stuff? Like, are they?
The fan base does.
The fan base is like psyched,
sure.
right?
Oh yeah.
Because I'm not in that world.
Yeah,
I didn't know if there was like, I don't know. It seems like all the people that I know who watched Game of Thrones all watch those.
Yeah, we're bought in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we talk about our friends over at Rag and Bone real quick before we hop into this episode?
Yeah.
Here's the thing about Rag and Bone. They infuse, the Rag and Bone Infuse offers a range of fits tailored for any style and occasion, from slim and straight to athletic and relaxed. Here's the thing. We all got some packages in the mail. They included pretty much anything we wanted from Rag and Bone. I got some tees, got a hoodie. The denim's where it's at, though. Broken in right away, just feeling smooth. Have we brought smooth into this podcast yet? Because when I'm in my Rag and Bones,
You're feeling smooth.
I'm smoothing.
This infused stuff is exceptionally smooth, and it's nice because it's still 100% cotton. They're not throwing in a whole bunch of crazy stretch or poly or anything like that. Now I'm gonna have to double check myself before I fully stamp that as true. But it's at the very least it is like heavy cotton rich. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm looking for when it comes to denim. I don't want too much poly or too much stretch.
Well, when we got sent
this stuff is
everything,
still like very like it's hefty, but super soft and broken in because of the infused dye process.
when they sent us everything to choose from, I had like I had paralysis by analysis. There were so many different cuts of jeans.
Yeah.
They got it everything. I mean, you guys have heard us talk about the different cuts your pants can be these days and how everything can be in and out at the same time. And they got it all right now. They got it all. No one's infusing denim.
Yeah, the the Fit 4 from Rag & Bone is a really, really, really nice cut.
That's what I got.
Yeah, this is it's an easy go-to for anybody looking to like branch out into the wider fit. It's like it's nice, it's loose, it's comfortable. You are not going to feel like you're swimming in them.
Mhm.
I will be wearing my Fit 4s quite a bit this fall.
I had a buddy who one day approached me and he goes, I'm never buying t-shirts from a different company ever again. I was like, where are you going? He was like, Rag & Bone. I love these things. Sure enough, I don't think I've seen him wearing a t-shirt from any other company since.
All right, I was half right. The jeans, 100% cotton.
Okay.
The shirt, 80% cotton, 20% lyocell.
Okay.
So it does have a little bit of, of some other stuff. But my point stands.
Your point stands.
This stuff is cotton rich. It still feels really, really good and really, really soft. Can I just say also just about Rag & Bone, like, they've been around. They've been doing this forever, for quite some time now. Probably the first like luxury label I ever like really got into and really started shopping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they are not like getting tossed around with all like the hype boys
Yeah, I
or
know.
anything like that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like consistency and awesome product, they've been doing it for longer than almost anybody at
Mhm.
this point. And when this sponsor rolled through, I was just like, sign me.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
I know. I need to go hit the store on South Congress soon.
I went in to try on some of this stuff.
See, I should have done that.
It still hits, it still slaps. It's basically a heritage brand at this point,
Mhm.
and it feels like they've kind of refreshed the vibe a little bit too.
Yeah.
And I'm loving it. This is a very easy sponsor to go support because I've been writing for Rag & Bone for a long time.
Well, Barrett, it's time to upgrade your denim with Rag & Bone. For a limited time, our listeners get 20% off their entire order with code SCARIES at rag-bone.com. That's 20% off at rag-bone.com with promo code SCARIES. When they ask where you heard about them, please support our show and let them know that we sent you. Where do you want to begin?
I want to begin quickly with something that I didn't even get to put on the rundown.
Okay.
Yeah, how about
Deal.
that?
Deal.
How about I just surprise you? We didn't really touch on the Tom Sachs Marjard 3.0 thing.
We didn't touch on it because it occurred while we were recording and we didn't see it until after, right?
Well, I just mean the whole way that the Marjard 3 was rolled out with the app, the ISRU camp that you had to go do.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to I felt like we should quickly touch on that.
Yeah.
We are big fans of the Nike Tom Sachs GPS. You're wearing your white pair right now as we speak and as we record.
Randy, play the Tom Sachs steel drum, please.
What was your relationship like to the Tom Sachs Marjard shoe?
I really liked them.
Yeah.
It looked like a shoe to me that.
I mean the OG. Like, are you
the
familiar
OG?
with? Are you familiar with the Marjard?
So there's like several different ones, right? Then there was one that never came out, if I'm not mistaken, too, right? I'm not being very specific.
No, okay, all right. So
I think there was like a Hardy leather one that never came out, and then they had like this one is this. They have suede.
let's just talk about the Marjard real quick.
Yeah.
I don't remember what year this shoe came out, years ago, and I think there are there's like an unreleased pair, and then there's the Marjard 1.0. The Marjard 1.0 is like every sneakerhead's favorite sneaker kind of thing. These resell, I think, still for like $5,000 a pair. Like it's crazy, crazy, crazy resell. So when the Marjard 2.0 came out, there was some weird. It wasn't super wearable, if I recall correctly. It did something kind of funky. I'll see if I can pull up a photo here. Okay. I'm wrong. The 2.0 looks a lot like the 1.0, and we're kind of all over the place here, probably botching which one's reselling for which. The point is, the 3.0 was announced and released, and it's got this big kind of like it apparently has like a steel bar in it. It's got this kind of black toe kick, so it looks pretty similar, but it's like a little different. You know what I mean?
I like it though,
and it's cool, and it feels like it's the same. It feels like it birthed the concept of the GPS, right? Like this shoe is supposed to be hard wearing and for everything, and like it's got the astronaut tie-in and all that type of stuff. So when the 3.0 was announced, there was obviously a ton of hubbub about it because it looks a lot like the one in the 2.0, which resell for crazy value. And then they dropped the app, the ISRU app, and you had to download this app, sign up, and there were daily activities that you had to do. And you were getting points for all of these activities. And at the end of the day, like based on your score on the summer camp app, you either got a pair for immediate order.
Do we know how many pairs were allocated for that?
No. You either got a pre-order pair that's going to ship early 2026, or you didn't get anything at all. A couple of weeks after that, it was announced that pretty much all the losers on the app were going to have an opportunity to buy a loser's version of the GPS, which is maybe my favorite color of the GPS yet.
Yeah, it's really good. It's not that big of a departure from what I wear daily. And as somebody who did not get offered the shoes, I have to say that I'm very jealous of you, Barrett. I wish I would have done one single activity in the ISRU app.
The only activity I did, Will, was download the app and put in my information. I never did one single activity, and I still was offered the...
And it just popped up?
Yeah.
It just popped up?
Yeah, eventually it did.
Okay, let me go in my ISRU app.
Yeah, you
now.
might want to double check.
I'm going in right now.
Anyway, I just wanted to quickly mention this and like talk about how at the very least this was an interesting shoe rollout. I appreciate the effort that people had to go through to get the shoes.
I do too.
I feel like it will at least get them into the hands of people that like at a much higher clip will get them into the hands of people that actually wanted them.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't really run a bot for this. You couldn't really juice the system or grease the wheels or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm very happy about that.
And then to offer this to everybody that basically just downloaded the app is also kind of cool and interesting.
It's a pretty satisfying overall
yeah
situation for most people. Like,
now, I'm typically very anti pre-order. This is a long pre-order. The only reason I'm okay with it is because the price of the shoe is pretty low.
What was the price?
Same as the others, $110.
Yeah.
So yeah. I was okay with that.
Yeah.
And I completed purchase today.
That's worth it.
Yeah.
Gosh.
So yeah.
I almost offered you like extra so you could order my size instead.
But I just thought we should just mention that because...
Well, it is nice that you're knowing that people who actually like aggressively want these shoes could hopefully get them just by doing the things in the app rather than having that bot system. Like it's very frustrating, especially if you like know, if you fall in love with a pair of sneakers that you don't get and you know that you have to pay resale prices, you get like angry at the resellers.
Right.
And it's like in this scenario, it's like, well, no, you kind of earned it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
You want to stick on the footwear train right now for a few minutes?
Yes, I do. I just want to quickly update and say that yes, the 2.0 is still reselling for thousands and thousands of dollars. Like that is.
Yeah. You just got to go do some pull-ups instead, man.
Yeah. So maybe it was the 1.0 that was like very, very rare that basically didn't even drop on any type of. Okay. The 1.0, even higher resale, more like 7,000 a pair. So that's why the 3.0s were a big deal, is because these are.
I saw a pair for 35,000 earlier. I didn't want to click through and see why, but
how much?
35,000.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Can we talk a shoe that's been popping up a lot lately for me?
Yeah.
Or a brand, actually?
Yes.
It's actually on their site last night. Easy Mox. And I was like, you know what? I'm surprised I don't see these more often. And then I woke up this morning to an email from our friend Clayton Chambers over at Sprezza. And he had the Easy Mox Manresa collaboration in there. Then I decided to Google more and saw that Engineered Garments did something with them in 2022. But overall, I don't know what to make of these shoes. I'm currently on the lookout for some fall footwear.
Yeah.
And I don't just want to wear clunky boots. I'd like something that's a little more shoe feeling, but also formidable. And I don't have to think about it if it's a nasty day outside or something. I can just trot out. Because I can't wear these white sneakers on a rainy day. Like what?
That's what they're made for. They're a general purpose shoe.
Well,
man.
I have my other ones.
Yeah.
I'm the asshole who bought 2 pairs so that I can have a kick around pair and a nice pair. And I don't know, like I actually think that I could incorporate these into a lot of fall fashion fits that I could potentially do. But I also worry that I'm just going to start looking like I'm dressing like my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And no offense to my dad, he dribs, but I don't know if I want to look like a guy in his 70s right now when I don't have to. Like, could these fill in as an easy choice for someone to wear? Like I'm looking mainly at no, not the boot section. What section was I in? I feel like all out of sorts today now.
I mean, are you sorry? I really threw a wrench in with that terrible Tom Sachs segment, which
No, you didn't.
Where I stumbled all over myself.
No, I wanted. I'm glad you brought that up because I want a listener to offer me their pair.
Are you thinking about a slip-on version? Because I feel like that is what I see the most. From
Is that what you
Easy Mock.
see? Yeah, I'm kind of realizing that like that is probably what they make most of their money on.
The reason that I am familiar with this brand at all is because I've seen them on Huckberry. And so
I'm going to Huckberry.
I have sort of a similar connotation to you though with Easy Mock. Something about them feels a little daddish.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to say that they're into like Olakai or Hey Dude territory. No, not to fire shots at those brands either.
But they could make a shoe that looks like that.
Yeah. And
pretty
then,
easily, I feel like.
When you pull up the Easy Mock website, the other stuff that I'm seeing is looks a lot like Yucatan or Quadi, which for some which are cooler brands to me. And it's not like these are inexpensive either.
No, they're not.
I mean? So
the Yucatan. I mean, the Yucatans aren't.
I just have a hard time kind of like something about the name.
Yeah.
Is a little dowdy.
I just don't know where to go right now for fall footwear because
I mean, I like some of what I'm seeing. I just don't. Yeah, I don't have a good feel for where Easy Mock, kind of resides in that artisanal, handmade, USA, Japanese type.
Well, like places like
heritage
J.
mock
Crew will do
shoe.
collaborations on like a very fall looking boot shoe hybrid kind of thing.
A shaboot,
Shaboot,
you might say.
And I feel like all the prices on those always get very high very quickly, especially if there's like good fabrics involved and everything. And so I was trying to find something that was kind of treading in between, and I'm just really struggling, Barrett. I don't know where to go. I don't want to return to my old Clarks.
Why not?
Because I'm bored of them.
Okay.
I wore those for a decade straight without ever wavering from them during the winter months, and I don't know. I'm just not ready to return yet. Maybe I am ready. Maybe in order to go forward, I need to go back.
What about some of these new crazy Crocs that are coming out that kind of look like Clarks? You see Canoe Club drop those?
No.
The Clarks. Let's see. No, they're not Clarks. They're Crocs. Let me pull these bad boys up.
Oh man, yeah, I did see these. These are too aggressive for me.
Too aggro?
Yeah.
The gallery shoe. That's the one.
Yeah. I struggle with a thick sole, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of thick soles, I was
what about something like this? Are you looking for something like this?
Something close to that, yeah. J. Crew used to have one years ago that was like a little higher.
This is the Easy Mock Rambler.
It almost hit like mid ankle.
It's kind of like it's kind of like a boat shoe. It's
like
it's like a lug sole boat shoe.
Exactly.
Sort of like a Timberland 3-eye mock.
You know what pair of shoes I found the other day in a closet that I hadn't seen in years?
What's that?
I was trying to find something in my upstairs closet where I store a bunch of stuff and was rummaging through and I saw this random shoelace and I found a pair of Yeezy Wave Runners.
Wow.
Worn twice.
You gonna pull those back out for the fall?
I might need to rehab these things. You kind of ruined the opportunity, the rewearability of those, didn't he?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
But I was like, there's nothing I can do with these right now. maybe one day I can like sell them or something, but I just have these wave runners sitting here.
I think, did you pop on a Yucatán site?
I did.
I mean, I love Yucatán.
Yeah.
You'll
pay a price.
You will pay a price. I don't typically go this heritage, this kind of, boat shoe adjacent. But I would be lying if I said I didn't really, really like the stuff that Yucatán puts out. And I would wear a bunch of stuff from this brand. What my favorite kind of Western boots is a short boot called the poncho boot that's from Yucatán. This is good stuff here. I feel like this is, you're no stranger to a little Venetian loafer pricing action. Like, you get what you pay for.
But I just bought that Drake's jacket. Like my budget for the month is toast right now.
Yeah.
I haven't even gotten the jacket. I finally returned it, and I now have to wait for the return to go through.
Well,
is the move just returning things and then immediately ordering it again instead of doing an exchange?
That a lot of places operate that way. Yeah.
Like, I think that's how I might just start operating.
Yeah.
I'm tired of waiting for my other package to get back so that I can get the shipping notification for the second one.
So Drake's orchestrated an exchange for you.
They did.
Yeah.
To be honest, their customer service was incredible.
Yeah.
We had a couple issues, not because of them, but just because of shipping partners in the United States, and they absolutely crushed it for me.
Well, so Easy Mock does come in at a better price,
but they're still not like,
but still not cheap. That's kind of where I'm at with them.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe I'll have to go get some just custom ones done by whatever soling company is served to me on my For You page.
Sprezza was specifically calling out this Manresa collab with the slip on and the kilt. How do you feel about?
I actually kind of like these.
Yeah.
I don't think I could pull these off, but if one of my boys walked into dinner and was rocking these, I would absolutely shout him out.
Yeah. That's nice of you.
Yeah. Randy did a little shouting out of my pants the other day. Were you scared after we had the conversation about you talking about my clothes?
I don't know. I said that they look nice, and I thought they were new. And you're like, I've worn them. They are new, but I've worn them a lot. I'm like, okay. Well, I'm sorry. I thought they looked nice.
How's Noah's mock boot feeling for you?
I don't know. I don't know why. I get like old timey vibes from these.
Yeah.
They kind of look like tap shoes.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. That being said, I've been satisfied with my Noah footwear.
That's why I brought them up. Yeah.
I really do. There's a few pairs of loafers on the Noah site right now that I really do like. I just am not in that mode. I don't need more loafers in life.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like footwear has really been escaping me lately. I feel like I've lost my way and I need to find my way back.
Okay.
I'm not wearing sneakers with suits though.
Don't do that. Yeah. You might embarrass your country.
They did a good job doing that other ways too. They did a real good job doing other ways. Oh,
what's next?
I don't know. We could go a number of directions right now.
We got another grab bag today. I got a lot of good feedback from our episode last week, which was quite a grab bag.
I don't mind the grab bags.
Yeah. I don't know if this pods is off to as hot of a start, but
yeah, I'm kind of regretting that final draft beer last night. Should we do our new segment? Are we doing?
Let's jump to that. Yeah.
We needed a jingle for this one. Randy, can you quickly put together a jingle for our new segment called Are We Doing?
Are we doing? You've done this before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Are we doing this? There you go. There's the jingle.
Well, GQ continues their run of headlines with our capris for men, the next wave in pants. It says, brace yourselves. GQ's own Gerald Ortiz.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Is back with another hot menswear take. This time, he's campaigning for capris. They're not quite shorts, but they're not quite trousers. According to him, they might be the new frontier of calf grazing pants. Read why at the link in bio.
I am having a visceral reaction to those boots and capris.
Well, I mean, this look over on the far left is like, that's the Thomas Jefferson, and you gotta hit him with that.
He is hitting him with the Thomas Jefferson.
That's colonial right there.
Yeah, he put that shit on. That's like if Bodie had a baby with Ben Franklin.
Yeah. Yeah. Like this guy's about to walk to the pub with a candle in his hand.
Are you watching? Speaking of TV, have you ever watched Platonic on Apple TV with Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne?
I think I watched the first season.
Okay.
I don't think I bought into their relationship or their chemistry on screen.
Yeah, they're friends. They're not lovers in it.
There was something about it where I was like, I'm not feeling it.
Okay, all right. Well,
I dedicate my Seth Rogen time on Apple TV
to the studio
now.
Well, Seth Rogen on Platonic, he's a brewer. He's a beer brewer.
Mm-hmm.
And the outfits that his character wears are unhinged. But he wears a lot of like Bodhi, Brain Dead, story manufacturing, like basically if a brand, ERL, I think, if a brand makes really loud, really like LA-ish clothing, he just wears it in spades, but he puts it all together in a way that does not go well.
Yeah.
But it's very like hippy dippy, fashiony, but just
not crusty,
but not styled very well. So whoever this guy is on the right, it's kind of that's the vibe that I'm getting. Like I feel quite certain that everything he's wearing, each piece he's wearing, probably costs over $400. But I'm not like I just can't get behind the styling of it all.
I just don't think I can get behind capris in general, Barrett. I don't think this is something that I want to.
No, I think this is. I think at the end of the day, this is just a hot take for the gram.
I'm glad you brought up Brain Dead.
Yeah.
Can you go to their website and
Sure.
their new arrivals, please?
Yeah.
I tweeted about this the other day, but they're bringing back a style that I haven't seen in way too long.
Well, okay, go ahead. I failed to respond to your text about this, but I did have comment. But maybe you're going to get there without my help.
That's a great header photo. The guy doing bouldering on the side of like a city building on the bricks. That's a great photo.
Right.
I like Brain Dead. I don't think I can pull off much of their stuff, but
there we go.
They're doing the Polar Fleece Jester beanie right now.
Yes.
I love this.
Like, there's something about this that I love so much. This is so nostalgic for like back in the day, and I feel like they nailed it. From the colors to like just the logo on the front to everything. Like this is straight out of the mid-90s.
Mid-90s, early 2000s. So specifically, I saw this and was reminded of versions that I had and skied in from a brand called Mental.
Mental, dude.
Do you remember this?
Mental.
Yeah.
Well, the other hat they have on there is actually another great nostalgic throwback that I actually kind of want.
The Mental Johns kind of look, yeah.
I can just see you in Breckenridge.
It was, yes.
This
just sneaking a light beer on the chairlift in your Mental hat.
That is so Johnny Tsunami.
Oh, it's so no. That's like exactly, Randy.
Yeah,
like
buddy.
When I saw the hat, it immediately took me back to just like getting off the slopes, going home, and watching Johnny Tsunami. For a little bit.
look. You can't help but shred and be rad and like, hit that nar pow.
I never had a Mental hat. I'm happy to report that I never went mental.
You never went mental. All the lads were going mental though, man.
The other hat that they have next to it, the same fabrics, is there's something about it that I like.
Oh yeah,
with that. Oh God.
Same but different.
Imagine showing up to the function in that, Barrett. People would go crazy.
Okay, which other one?
It's more of like just the beanie one.
Yeah.
But like this is a style that you don't see anymore that they used to do all the time back in the day. And I enjoy it. You might catch me in a winter hat this year.
I could see you in this one.
I legit might cop.
You know we love stuff that gives gnome.
It does. I wish there was more brown on it for my Frog and Toad initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been meaning to write a column about that. I was going to write a column that was just picking out Frog and Toad coded pieces from random websites.
That's good.
Yeah. I like their current collection. I just think it's all too loud for how I normally am.
It's very loud. It's very loud. Yeah.
But there's a lot of cool stuff.
I think we run into this issue probably a little bit for those of us in our late 30s, like with a lot of these brands, Palace, Stussy, Supreme, like, right? Like a lot of it just feels like you're trying to be young a little too hard, maybe
Mm-hmm.
with the kind of the louder details and the color blocking and the pops of color and like all that type of stuff. But I do think you could hit him with this polar fleece bean top. Yeah,
It's not going to be an OPC.
no OPC. Okay,
No
but,
OPC today.
All right, I might be
But
on. I might be on eBay hunting
gonna
down
say,
a vintage mental.
it could
fleece
be a
hat.
different one.
That could be an OPC today. Okay, so no on capri pants. How about this one, Will? Are we doing the Leo costume for Halloween? Is this the costume if you're a fashion boy? Is this what you're going as? I feel like the answer is yes. It's already being memed on Nolita Dirtbag, and I don't think that's going to stop one single person from doing the Leo from one battle for another.
Barrett, I feel like you could crush this. Get the mustache going. Are you going to go all in?
now.
Are you
I need
going to
to
go
start
all
now.
in on Halloween this year now that you got a little one?
I think so.
Is it going to be like a group costume?
Yeah, family costume.
Okay.
Yeah. There's the chat has already been popping off with this. We're more prepared than ever. Some options are floating around. Tabs are open. Yeah, it's happening.
I need to review my note that I have, which is just costumes that I think of throughout the year, and then I always return to it around Halloween and think, what was I thinking for these costumes? They're not good.
Randy, can you weigh in? Are you already have the mustache? Will you be Leonardo DiCaprio from
No, but I do think I could
From
pull
one
it
battle?
off. But I've been seeing the memes too that like this is just it's so simple to do too. All you need is a gray t-shirt and go to like
It's easy.
Kohl's or like, you know, get like a
Plaid
very
robe.
cheap plaid robe.
black pants,
Some dirt.
gray t-shirt, wash black t-shirt?
What's
Where do you think you get those big like the blue blockers? Yeah.
The block out glasses
Gas
like people take
stations.
after like,
Amazon.
Yeah, gas station.
the very like cataract surgery.
Yes.
sunglasses.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you might have to hit up your eye doctor,
When's this
your
movie out?
ophthalmologist. Oh, it's out.
Okay.
Yeah. It's apparently like a generational film. Like,
I really enjoyed people saying that Leo's not meant to be on podcasts when he went on the Kelsey Brothers podcast. They're like, no, some celebrities are just too big to be on podcasts.
did Leo go on the Kelsey Brothers podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. With Benicio.
Huh. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all.
Some actors are too big to
Yes.
be on podcasts.
I was already upset by the fact that they were doing commercials with Peyton Manning for this one. Like, this is
Yeah.
like the way people are talking about it is the best film in 30 years.
I've heard that, yeah.
And like, we got to run Monday Night Football commercials with it, where Peyton Manning is like answering the phone here with Leo at the payphone. Like, I'm not into that.
I know they're doing some for Leo. They're doing some low rent
Yes.
marketing
yes.
for this.
Surprised he didn't have final approval on the marketing rollout, but clearly he did not.
I'm not like the biggest Meryl Streep fan because she once called Harvey Weinstein God, but she's not doing podcasts.
Right. But honestly, I would be like she's reached, a point in her career where I would she's on Murders in the Building, only Murders in the Building.
She only
You know
does
what I mean?
shows about podcasts.
Like,
Yeah.
I think I'm okay with Meryl hopping on a pod. In fact, I'm ready to hear from Meryl. I'm not ready to hear from Leo.
I don't want to hear from Leo.
Yeah, I can't picture like Brad Pitt or Clooney being on podcasts either. Maybe
Yeah.
Brad Pitt. I can see Brad Pitt considering he did Little Dicky, did Dave.
I feel like I can picture.
Well, he just did Armchair Expert too. He's doing the pods.
I can see Clooney doing it just because I feel like I've seen him speaking at like global summits and stuff so much that I could just see him in a podcast chair chopping.
And our next sponsor, you're familiar with this one, George Floby, whatever.
Oh yeah, he used to cut his hair with a Floby, didn't he?
Speaking of Halloween costumes, this is a recent post from Matthew McConaughey.
Okay.
I think it's for Paper Magazine. That's why I believe the caption is Paper Trail.
Okay.
But he snapped on this
Paper trail.
Paper Trail,
I'm trying to say it like McConaughey.
and it's got a lot of Halloween, spooky season inspo and vibes.
Yeah. Is he gearing up for something?
I don't know. You tell me. What is this about? What is all this?
I don't know. I feel like he's just been talking into microphones for the last like 5 years. And I wouldn't mind seeing him in an absolute banger film and or series.
I don't know if that's what this is. It feels like he's just. It feels like he
Vibing?
was just. Yeah, like hey, let's do a photo shoot. I want to throw some fits on.
When I first read did McConaughey snap in our rundown,
You thought I meant like mentally snap?
yeah, I thought he was going to be like doing whatever movie that was where he was playing bongos on the beach and stuff. I thought it was going to be like that kind of thing.
Nah, it's a thing that the kids are saying. It's probably done already.
Mhm.
Like, oh, he snapped.
He only has
She
some
snapped.
some alcohol in these photos because I could see this being like a Long Branch ad or something like that. But he is drinking whiskey, I think, in some of them.
Mm. Well, he owns a tequila now, so Los Pantalones.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too shabby.
Really?
Yeah.
What have you been drinking lately?
I have been drinking German beers.
Ooh.
Central Market just got out of their passport to Germany run.
Don't get me fucking started on that.
And I was all in. Will.
They need to bring back Passport to England.
Passport to Germany was my favorite ever.
Damn it. I didn't
This is gonna be so regional because
They retired
Central Market
Passport
is in
to London,
Okay.
which when they just had a bunch of British foods and like good beers and stuff like that. And they didn't do it the next year. And I went back to go see what it was the year before. And I emailed them and I was like, will you be doing Passport to London again? I would like to go do the same thing. You had really good curry. I was eating there every day.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, we have no plans to do Passport to London.
Passport to Germany was awesome. Like,
Damn it.
I've never been I've always wanted to go to Oktoberfest, but Germany is not high on my list of European countries that I'm desperate to get to.
Mhm.
And it might be now because the bakery was just chock full of delicious German breads and pastries. The
Yes.
beer that they had imported from some of the oldest breweries in the world, incredible.
Barrett.
Incredible.
You're not going to like what I'm about to tell you.
What's that?
I think I'm going to Oktoberfest next year.
Okay.
Next year, 2026.
All right.
We have a wedding that is the week before Oktoberfest begins. And
Okay.
so I think we are going to go to the wedding, do a little travel,
Yeah.
and then finish our trip with a little Oktoberfest
I
action.
mean, if you're there, why not? Like,
I'm very excited about it.
yeah, it's bucket list for me.
What kind of German beers you drinking? I have one German beer that I've been drinking, and it's exclusively because my brother-in-law has been stocking it at his house, and I've been loving them whenever I go over.
Okay, well now you're really gonna test me on my pronunciation. So let me dial this up real quick.
Do I need to be scared?
You tell me about the German beer you're drinking first.
Hacker Shore, spelled Hacker, new word, PSCHORR. Hacker Shore.
Okay.
I've had 4 of these over the last 2 weeks, and I love them.
This is the one that I've been drinking. This is the oldest brewery in the world.
Sorry.
My buddy, who's basically half German at this point, says that it's well known, well regarded in Germany,
Wait, are you
It's-
saying he's half German because he married a German girl?
and spends like 4 months a year in Germany.
Okay,
now.
but he didn't
Yeah.
actually acquire German DNA to become
He
half
did not.
German.
He did not go for that procedure.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I think I need to talk to him. I think I met him on your bachelor party, and I
Yeah.
think I'm going to give him a phone call before I
You
head
should,
over
yeah,
to
yeah.
the wedding.
He was just at Oktoberfest. He was just sending photos and videos in the group chat. It's absolute mayhem, debauchery. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it looks fun.
Yeah.
It looks fun.
This is Wien-Stephaner? Wien-Stephaner?
Stuff on there. I don't know.
We're going back to back pods where I have to pronounce German names. This
Hey,
is not
dude,
fair.
You got to sort this out yourself, man. I ain't helping you.
Hey, you're the one that brought it up.
I know. Weiss beer. I know that one. That's a Weiss beer. It's a wheat beer. It's a
classic Weiss beer.
It's a wheat beer. Yeah.
I don't like wheat beers. Oh,
No Hefeweizens, no wheat beers.
not often. It has to be the last choice.
Man. Well, this
Um,
stuff is incredible. This brewery obviously makes tons of other stuff. But I've been getting down with some Marzen styles, some Fest beers.
Wow.
I mean,
I like a Marzen.
Yeah.
Jason?
You
He's
mean
great.
James?
Yeah.
James
I knew you
Marsden.
meant
Jason
James
King.
Marsden.
I'm all over the place. Yeah.
Whole squad struggling.
James Marsden.
yeah.
Sonic.
Yeah, I think the German beers are tasting good. I think I'm going to lean into that a little bit more this year.
Yeah, that's October. I'm going back. I think they still have some of the stuff that they imported from Germany. So I gotta
Okay, I'm going to go after work.
I gotta pick up another case of something. Speaking of things that we can drink and imbibe, you might be able to get an Erewhon smoothie in a city near you very, very soon. Austin, however, not one of those cities.
Yeah, so Erewhon did a post earlier this week, and it was announcing a bunch of new stores opening across the United States, not just in California. And I sent it to Barrett, and I said, "Really? Dallas is getting one, and Austin's not? I feel like we're ripe for Erewhon compared to them. We got that crunchy vibe
Yeah.
down here."
I know, but do we? Yeah. I mean, look, I think we are equal to Dallas in being a place where Erewhon can thrive. I guess maybe they're just worried that we're not bougie enough.
Come on, we got an Hermes store on South Congress. Like I think we could handle an Erewhon.
And I feel like the health and wellness is bigger here than it is in Dallas.
Yeah. I mean,
And nothing says health and wellness like a $25 smoothie.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct. I think we deserve one. Just today I was driving and I got annoyed because I would love for there to be like a market, something where you can just literally roll in, go to the case, grab like a good wrap, pre-made salad, something without
Mhm.
going to like a full-on grocery store. Why is there nowhere like that?
I mean, that's basically like Royal Blue or Tom's Market,
Yeah.
that type of thing.
Yeah.
But it's you're just saying that those places don't hit quite right.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. Today I was really craving a curry chicken salad wrap for lunch. And I was like, I wish there was just a place I could pop in and go grab one.
Yeah.
I think it's built on my former habits when I was living in Michigan of having a place like that where I could go pick stuff up. And
Yeah.
I sadly think I would actually visit an Erewhon for their small pre-made foods.
One thing that I read about this that I didn't really understand is that they're suggesting that these might be ghost kitchens at first for them to test the market.
So would it be
Which would
via
indicate
delivery?
Yeah, which I guess would indicate that it would only be for delivery.
I'm not doing delivery.
I mean, that's going to make your smoothie $40.
Yeah, I'm not doing delivery smoothies in
Yeah.
general. If I get a smoothie, I think I've talked to you about this. If I get a smoothie, it's usually about done by the time I get back to the office.
Always. I don't make it home from Juice Land with like any smoothie left ever.
One of the reasons I don't drink a lot of soft drinks is
Mhm.
because I will drink them so fast.
Right.
Like if they hand me a Coca-Cola in a cup on a plane, that thing is gone within 60 seconds of me getting it. I can't handle it, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel left out.
I do too. Especially because our Sprouts, which is another regional grocery store chain, apparently they do like dupes of the Erewhon smoothies,
Mhm.
but not the Austin Sprouts. We're just being left behind. We have to settle for Sun Life Organics on South Congress. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just,
It's just sad.
doesn't carry the same cachet that the Erewhon does.
I'm looking up Erewhon pre-made foods.
Nobody's hearting my story because I went to Sun Life Organics. You know what I mean?
I mean, I hate to say it, the prices are just fucking stupid.
At Erewhon.
Like,
Yeah.
stupid prices. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
A thing of chicken salad, which you can get for like $9
Mhm.
at Central Market,
Right.
is like $19 at
Yeah.
Erewhon. Like that's a slap in the face.
Yeah.
I don't want you, Erewhon. Don't California my Austin. You're not welcome here. But then I look at like, I'm not getting a paper plate with salmon on it for $33. Like that's just not. I'm not
Yeah.
spending my money that way. I'm officially glad they're not coming here. If they
Okay.
come here, I'm going to protest it and say, no, we're
Yeah.
a Whole Food city.
Right.
It started here.
But
I go to Central Market.
I'm going to give Sun Life Organics a chance to earn my business. How about that, Erewhon? What do you think about that? You had a cocktail question for me while we're on drinks.
Before I ask my cocktail question, do you mind if we hear from our friends over at Shopify?
Of course not.
Here's the thing about Shopify. You know we love it. I've been fulfilling orders lately. I just dropped a UPS order off today
Oh,
that I did all through our friends over at Shopify. I've been spending a lot of time in Shopify lately. I've been updating the Sunday Scaries website. I've been listing some new products, been tinkering with some things, and it just is all so easy. If you're not familiar with Shopify, it's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world, and 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. They make everything super easy. It's super easy to you can upload photos of your products. You can edit those photos within Shopify. You can manipulate all the product pages incredibly simply. They just do it all right. It's just there for you. They've got support that'll get you out of the bad spots, but it's all right there. something I'm very impressed with Shopify is their search function. You can just search like someone's first name and a bunch of different orders pop up that you can go through. You can go just go by so many different things, but they've got it all. And best yet, Shopify is the commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing your inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. So if you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. Turn your big business idea into big bucks with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/scaries. Again, go to shopify.com/scaries. Shopify.com/scaries. You want my cocktail question, Barry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So, as I do when I return to Michigan, I drink a little bit more. I'm having a little cocktail after work or something.
Yeah. You're on vacation.
And usually when I get back from Michigan, I start doing it again. And I kind of keep that streak going a little bit for a couple weeks. What are you smiling about?
It's also just being in the Midwest. There's nothing much else to do.
Yeah, you just kind of, all right, well, I'm going to go crack that beer over there.
Yep.
So I've been drinking a little more lately. Got home from Michigan and had a giant box in my living room. That was a bottle of Macallan 12.
Okay.
Along with some glasses. I don't know why this was sent to me. Never gave my address out. Just was there.
Not an upcoming sponsor?
Not an upcoming sponsor.
Huh.
Just was there. Not turning it down. So I've been dipping in a little scotch lately. And the other day I was watching.
Did you have Sally drink a little bit and test it first? Make sure it wasn't poison.
Yeah. Sally's
true.
your poison tester.
True. It was aged in sherry casks.
Yeah, sherry cask. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think that's my favorite. Like, I'm sure Scotch traditionalists might scoff at this, but I think that's my favorite version of Scotch is when it's in the sherry cask.
I drink Scotch very, very rarely, but I have a Balvenie at home that was aged in rum casks.
Yeah,
Incredible.
rum
Yeah.
kind of has the same effect for me.
Yeah.
I just like it.
Yeah.
Well, I was looking the other day, and a drink we talk about often is the Negroni. We're going to use a Negroni for an example here. And I saw someone the other day on Instagram who was making a large batch of Negronis for use in their refrigerator. So they can just go home after work, take out their batch, pour it. And I was like, I don't know if I like the idea of this. And then I started reading more about it, and it said, sometimes the flavors settle differently and it tastes even better when you do it like that. And I'm conflicted. While this would make my life a lot easier to make a large batch cocktail that I have.
Pre-batching your week of Negronis.
Yeah. But you can keep it for a while, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like drinking coffee.
Yeah.
Like, I like the process of doing it.
I'm so out on this.
But you're so out on it.
Yeah. Because of exactly what you just said. I don't know what the percentage is of like the reason I enjoy coffee. Like it's hard to really put a button on that, but a big chunk of it is the act of waking up in the morning and knowing that I'm about to go make my coffee.
Mm-hmm.
It's why I don't have it's why I don't miss like a set it and forget it coffee maker, because I enjoy like the routine of going and setting up I'm not going to pour over all the way, but I still measure out my coffee on a scale, put it on the Mocha Master, do a little steep, and then I'm off to the races. But like the act of it, the routine of it, something to look forward to. And that's how I feel with a cocktail too. I like mixing. I like getting the tools out. I like shaking a cocktail. I like chilling my glass in the freezer, all that type of stuff. And I feel like you lose something like that if you just are basically getting out a glass and opening up your fridge and pulling out a box of wine, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. You just reminded me. I need to talk to my wife tonight about making room in the freezer. I was served a ice cold Guinness glass the other day at someone's house, and I thought, wow, that's a nice touch.
Yeah.
I need to be doing that.
That's funny because just not a month ago, I had to get rid of all of my freezer beer glasses because they were taking up too much space.
See,
we went the opposite direction.
I need to get some
space.
space.
I was allowed to keep one.
Oh,
I mean, look, I'm not trying to throw my wife under the bus here. I probably didn't need 5 in there. We never have people over. I only use one at a time. So like, I get it, but I did have to. I lost some real estate and it was kind of sad. And now I only have one cold freezer beer glass.
See, I want to get like a full-on garage fridge.
Well, that's what's yeah.
I'm not going to go buy a fridge for the garage, but if I see one, getting rid of this fridge.
Well, what happens is you upgrade your fridge at some point, and then the kitchen fridge becomes the garage fridge.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, that's how you get a garage fridge.
Good call.
That's so true, but I can't imagine a stainless steel fridge in a garage. Like, because right now, everyone has one now. And if you were to upgrade, that one would go. Like, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if you think that my garage fridge won't be absolutely littered in Grateful Dead stickers, you're crazy.
Yes, that's true.
Like, it's gonna be covered.
Yeah.
I have so many stickers that I have no use for that I just want to get a fridge and just plop them on there.
Sounds tight.
I'm thinking about putting one on the back of my phone, just a random sticker because I don't have a case right now. Here's a retail therapy tip from Will: do not order the Weave iPhone case from Apple.
Okay.
Doesn't feel good on the hand.
All right.
After one night of scrolling with it, my pinky was done.
Can't have that.
I had to put it away immediately.
Yeah. Okay. Where are you landing on pre-batching your Negronis? Are you going to try
this?
No,
I think you've convinced me a little bit. Like, my pain points with making cocktails has nothing to do with the actual making of it. I enjoy that part. What I don't like doing is cleaning all the tools afterward.
Okay. So I do agree with that. And
I hate cleaning the shaker.
I had a strong reaction to this, but I'm willing to hear the other side of the debate.
I also even if the flavors interact and settle for like a better cocktail, or for some people it might be a better cocktail, I like the idea of it being fresh. I like the idea of it being just freshly made, done right there.
Would you like a first-hand person to talk to about this?
Who?
Of Sunday Scary zine fame. James pre-makes a batch of Negronis, so you can talk to him about it.
Does he do that for a party? I've been to a party where he's done that, but does he do that for his house?
I don't think he's done it recently, but I think he did just have him at his house. He had a emergency Negroni wrote on the picture or whatever.
It's a good idea.
So,
it's a good idea.
So you can ask him about it.
I also don't drink enough throughout the week to justify having a large batch of something that I'll just go through. It's not like if I have a giant thing of cold brew concentrate from Costco in my refrigerator, I will get through that in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But if I have like a large batch cocktail, I can't guarantee that I'm doing that.
Does Sally do the weekday cocktail?
No.
Yeah.
No, she's retired.
Yeah,
she barely drinks, dude.
That's
lame. I'm trying to get her to upper numbers.
Same page. And that's another, I think that's just another like piece of the puzzle. If we were both having one, you going through them a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Maybe this makes more sense.
Yeah.
But for me, this is like not even once a week thing, because most of the time if I'm doing a midweek drink, I'm just grabbing a beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this doesn't happen all that often for me. But if we were each having, a cocktail a couple times a week, then I can see where maybe this becomes a nice little convenience.
I've done a pitcher of margaritas before. Like a couple people come over or something. It's like, hey, it's in the pitcher.
I ended up with, just while we're on the cocktail thing, I ended up with a bunch of limes in my fridge at one point. And somebody, a coworker of mine, actually a boss really, was talking about one of his favorite go-to rum cocktails is the humble daiquiri. And I remember when Plantation Rum was a sponsor. Is Plantation, right? Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were doing some daiquiris.
Yeah, they were good.
So I busted out my bottle of Plantation Rum and I made some daiquiris, and I had daiquiris all wrong. That was a week where I think I did make 3 cocktails that week, because what I did is I squeezed all my lime, so I had the lime juice ready to go in the fridge. The daiquiri is a cocktail that absolutely must be shaken. You got to get the ice in there. You got to shake it, make it super cold. Get those what do we call them? Get the ice crystals going. The
ice on the pond.
Yeah, the ice on the pond. Bruised,
making it bruised.
Yeah. That was a great cocktail to kind of end the summer with.
Yeah.
It's a shaken daiquiri.
I still have some Plantation rum.
Yeah. So, what you think?
You want to talk strollers real quick before we get out of here?
Yeah. Let's talk high end strollers.
I mean, Barrett, we haven't done dad hour recently.
Or prams, rather, if I'm not mistaken.
New York Times, looking for the Rolls Royce of strollers? What about an Aston Martin? Luxury options and brand collaborations abound for parents looking to project wealth and luxury while out for a walk. I think we can speak for every new parent when we say that it's quite overwhelming to start learning the verbiage surrounding all the different strollers and whatever you have to buy for kids.
Yeah.
Like, what stroller did you end up going with?
We have 2 strollers.
Okay.
Our daily driver is the Nuna. We went with a Nuna.
Okay.
Because the car seat is a Nuna. I think it's the Nuna Pippa RX and the Nuna Triv stroller, if I'm not mistaken. And then for neighborhood walks, for trail, for more outdoorsy stuff, we also got a Thule.
How do you spell Thule?
Thule.
Oh, so it's made by like the Thule box people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I didn't even know they made one. That's hard.
Oh yeah, it's a big boy. All terrain tires, that type of thing.
Oh wow. Yeah.
The Urban Glide, that's what it's called.
Yeah. See, like, we got a Duna for the car, and then we hit him with the Vista.
Yep. The Uppa Baby Vista, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Uppa Baby and Nuna are kind of like the two for your go-tos. Those are the two like kind of high-end ones that get kind of.
I feel like there's tension
They're
there.
rivals.
Yeah.
And you're one or the other if you're in that world.
Are we doing this all wrong? Because
we're not buying. What is this? What is this pram?
What is what?
What is this one? What is the Rolls Royce pram?
That one is this one is by Pizzazz, a company based in Britain that's been customizing and restoring strollers for 10 years.
Okay. So that is a vintage stroller. I was going to say that looks like straight out of the 50s car.
Yeah.
No, but but Randy, so
that's not a new one to look vintage.
You can get brand new prams that look a lot like this. This style right here with the big ass wheels, it's got the big curved handle and it's the bassinet style. This is called a pram. And there is a particular influencer who I will give no further detail on, but all I will say is that she is a hate follow.
Okay.
And Sally knows who she is. She will do things like pop on and talk about why having a pram is so important to her. And it's like a $4,000 item.
Why is it important?
Because it's classy, Will. And sometimes you just want to put your baby in a beautiful pram and go out for a walk on your perfect in your perfect neighborhood, on your perfect street with your perfect sidewalk. And you want to be seen in a luxury pram. What if you go to New York and you're just wandering around the Upper East Side? You can't put your baby in an Uppa Baby Vista.
Dude, can you imagine? Imagine having your kid in a Duna.
Yeah,
No, can't do that.
Yeah, West Village. You're gonna be walking around with a Duna.
You can't have your kid getting mogged on like that.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Well, I searched Balmoral strollers, which is like, or I searched Balmoral pram. And the first thing to come up was a snark Reddit of someone making fun of an influencer with her $4,000 Balmoral pram. And people are just roasting. I don't know if it's the same person that you're talking about.
Will you show me? Will you show me? No.
There's numerous out there.
But this is funny because this is the $4,000 prams are very, very clearly the territory of insufferable influencers. Very, very wealthy New Yorkers and insufferable influencers. That's generally who has these insane prams.
Something I've had trouble like dealing with and not getting annoyed with. Because if I get annoyed with something, it's not that I'm mad at it. It's more just that I can't stop thinking about it and it drives me crazy in a way. And like when parents signal stuff via their kids who don't know what's going on, it just kind of pisses me off. I'm like, okay. You're putting your kid in this just so you can look high end? Like, it's so stupid.
I've actually found y'all are going to be able to reverse engineer this and know who I'm talking about. But I found an article written by the influencer that I'm thinking of. And this person actually did a whole column about all 4 strollers that they had for their little ones. And it must be said that one of the ones that is mentioned is the Duna.
Okay.
But the Balmoral Silver Cross pram is also mentioned. And
I need to know who you're talking about. Can you show me?
And its purpose is that it's an heirloom. That's basically what she says.
I mean, that's one way to put it, I guess. That's what I'm going to say when I buy a ridiculous like sweater. No, it's an heirloom. My son's going to enjoy it, so get off my back.
I look, I don't want to be mean. I don't know why I'm being mean about it. Rich people can have nice things. It's fine. This is just a funny one because it is just a flex. Like it's just and I guess a luxury car is too, right? But this feels so like this. It's good for 6 months. Your baby can be in the upright ones at 6 months. So it's like,
there's probably influencers out there like kicking out more kids just so they can get use out of their pram.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Can you say?
Yeah, I'm unfamiliar. Unfortunately.
Okay.
Maybe I'll hop on the hate follow train.
Okay.
We need to come up with a different term than hate follow.
We can talk off pod. What's wrong with that term? You don't like throwing hate out there. You don't like putting hate.
Yeah,
into the world?
I feel like we can come up with something that's like just as biting, but maybe a little more clever.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'll think on it. Do we go through all these? Look at us.
Yeah. I mean, we've got a couple things that we can save here. I will look here. I want to talk one thing real quick.
Okay.
You are this pod has been very regional. I apologize for those of you that are just uninterested in Austin culture and Geist talk. If you're listening to this when it comes out, it'll be about the end of ACL weekend 1. And there is potential for the biggest ACL moment ever this weekend.
No, there's not. No, there's not.
It's not happening.
It's not happening.
It's not happening.
There's not a chance in hell. Will you be there to see it if it happens?
I will not, because I have a 4-month-old at home.
Well,
and I'm going to be absolutely livid if it happens, because I am a full ACLer. Laura and I have done all 3 days every single year, basically since we've known each other for a decade. That's our shit. That's our weekend. And this year we can't go. And if this happens, I'm going to blow gas.
Do you want me to babysit for you so you can go to ACL?
Because I did not get to go to the Eras tour, unlike some people on this podcast.
I went before the Eras tour was the Eras tour. I feel like I wish I could have run it back once. I went before friendship bracelets existed. Made me sad.
Yeah.
I don't think any girls were going to walk up to old me drinking my Negra Modelo, giving me a friendship bracelet, but I'd like to at least see it go down.
I'm talking about, of course, is that Sabrina Carpenter is the big Saturday headline at ACL. And she is confirmed to be a guest feature on the new Taylor album that will have just dropped a couple of days ago.
Final song.
Yeah, we can't believe we haven't talked about what's your favorite song so far.
Stop.
Yeah, we're recording this on Thursday.
And all of the rumor mills on all the goss, the hot goss tea sites. I'm here on Dumois, the Reveal Moi Instagram account. Big T, Super Anon, confirmation of NDAs being signed at a hotel for a certain blonde girly, but unsure of the length of the stay. Her other blonde collab partner is playing ACL this weekend.
Okay. 1, I hate the format of this post. Just say the names. You're not keeping any secrets here. 2, I just don't see it happening. Like,
look, I'm with you. I think there's a 1% chance, because this type of stuff generally does not happen at ACL.
No. And from what I understand,
they do not get A++++ listers making drop-in guest appearances.
Correct.
There's always that type of rumor. There's always the rumor that Beyonce is going to show up for Jay-Z's set. Or
that's exactly. No, but
or whoever is going to show up for so-and-so's set. And it never happens.
When Jay-Z performed recently, it was during a point in Beyonce's career where something big was happening. And I thought, if there's ever a time for someone to drop in for a Jay-Z set, it's Beyonce right now. And like, I think I mentioned it to somebody after and was told that in a lot of those cases, you still have to pay the drop-in person for their performance or something. Like, it's not just like, I guess they could do it on their own accord and just be like, yeah, I'm going to come in.
Yeah.
But I don't see Taylor Swift, 1, going to Austin on the launch day of her album, 2, being a feature essentially during someone else's performance.
Yeah.
If she does do it, I will gain. I have respect for Taylor Swift. If she does do it, I will think it's a very cool move from Taylor to do. It's something she didn't need to do, but like did. I just don't think it'll actually happen.
I don't either. I don't think it will happen, but I don't even like that there's so much smoke about it.
I don't like that we're taking away from the Strokes.
Well, if I do happen to find myself at ACL on a Saturday night in one of the next 2 weekends, I will. I mean, hey, if you've ever wanted to see the Strokes, this is your time, because Sabrina is going to be a massive, massive pull.
Yeah, I'll be boots on the ground. I think I want to go see Sabrina more than I want to go see the Strokes, but I have a feeling like
terrible.
Chapel Roan, like just seeing the aerial footage of that was crazy, and that was bigger than Dua, and I couldn't even get close to Dua.
Okay, I went to both Chapel Roan performances. I was pretty even with the handicap section the entire time, which is pretty close, and never felt overwhelmed. Like here's what you need to know about those audiences, Randy. If it was Metallica and they are bringing in that many people to the stage, it's going to be annoying. But when it's like Sabrina Carpenter, dude, like everyone's just taking selfies and stuff.
I disagree with this take. I think that the young people are the most obnoxious and aggressive about pushing through, jamming forward. Like,
but like,
getting mad
if you can get in a spot, you're like, I feel like once I got to where I needed to be, it was like, cool. Now no one's going to be around me. Like, I mean, I can handle this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I think one of the things that you might be saying is that once if you establish your spot close enough, you actually kind of beat the pressure and you're okay. It's getting there that's so difficult if you try to do it too late.
ACL,
that's
like there's two ways to do it at ACL. You either have to go along the perimeter and just do a complete 90-degree turn into the crowd and just go.
Yep.
Or you just have to see a route and start climbing over blankets because people are just laying down blankets and stuff. And it's not great. Like it sucks to climb over blankets, but just because you have a blanket doesn't mean you automatically get to be in front.
The sideline and then 90-degree move at Dua and Chapel last year were the craziest crowds I've ever seen. Like they were the first shows I've ever been at ACL where you couldn't walk down the side, and then kind of like sidle up in like 90 degrees. Like it was wild. It was crazy. So I think the Sabrina is going to be absolutely insane, especially with all this.
Exactly.
Especially with all these.
It'll be crazy.
Like Blink had a pretty good crowd, but I was able to easily get through, and everyone was like, older and respectable. Yeah, everyone under the age of 24 at concerts are just terrible.
Yeah. All right. Well,
fuck it.
By the time you're listening to this, we'll know whether it happened or not.
Yeah. And Taylor will have her whole album out.
That's
tomorrow.
Right.
For us, this is Thursday, so we'll know tomorrow if it's a certified banger of an album.
I'm excited to listen.
Yeah.
Apparently there's leaks out there right now.
Did you pre-order all the vinyls?
No, I don't own very much Taylor vinyl.
Yeah. Just Folklore.
I have Folklore. I have Folklore Long Pond Sessions. And I have Midnights. I got Midnights as a gift.
Okay.
My niece gave it to me.
Midnights is a banger.
We have a vinyl bond. Midnights is fine.
I love Midnights. I stand Midnights.
It's fine. Yeah. I'm glad I have it at least. Like it's not my favorite, but I'm not upset.
I'm gonna go listen to. We better wrap this up because I got to go listen to Antihero
for the last time before she unleashes the bangers on us. Let's do some wish list before we go.
All right. Okay. I'm saving what I have jotted down here for a different week because I want to take y'all on down Ranch Way. Can I take y'all on down to the ranch?
Take us on down to the ranch, Hoss.
Yeah. Because Filson, boy, they just released that dang old collaboration with Wrangler.
Really?
And sometimes this stuff is not that great and feels kind of lazy. I think they absolutely crushed this. This feels like the elevation, the rugged, elevated look of Filson with the kind of country ranch element that Wrangler can bring. And I think it's kind of a match made in heaven. I think specifically if I'm looking for anything, if I'm checking for something that I might try to grab, it's the denim work jacket here.
Yeah, that's cool.
I really, really like this jacket right here.
The adventure jacket? Yeah.
The adventure jacket.
That caught my eye quick.
I can see Randy strutting in that.
The black one is awesome. I'm just not sure about the text on the back.
Oh.
Yeah. That's not my least favorite. Like,
it's okay.
This at least feels non-dirty to me because it's made by the company as opposed to like Abercrombie putting something on the back. And it's like, well.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so it's only on the
black.
Okay, black.
The camel does not have that, but both of these pieces of outerwear I think are awesome. And then I mean, like if you live like if you've got a trip to Big Sky Country coming up, or maybe them old Rocky Mountains, you know you got to grab the Packer coat.
Yeah, this was like something like James Bond would wear if he was
it's
like
good. It's good
in the mountains.
So I had to shout out this collaboration.
Do you like the Filson Wrangler collab more than the Filson 10,000 collab?
I do.
This one seems to make more sense to me.
I think this is a better fit. Yeah.
I haven't been on Filson in a minute. I might need to go through and see if they got any stuff.
There's some they put out some nice stuff.
Did you I mean the quality's incredible. Did you take advantage of our pro deal that we had with them when we were at Grand X?
I still have a pro deal.
Oh,
yeah.
Must be nice. Mm-hmm. I went off with our pro deal at Grand X. It was great.
Yeah.
I'm adding something we already talked about.
You going for it?
I'm putting the Brain Dead beanie on there.
Yes.
Come on. Is it beanie season? I don't wear winter hats ever these days, but man, I think I might go Brain Dead.
Picture yourself just, maybe sitting around a fire, popping out some of them at Macallan 12 with this Polar Fleece two-tone beanie just atop the noggin,
chilling.
That's living.
Just chilling. I have no ski plans this year. I'll be honest, I don't really care to ski next year either. I'm good.
Okay.
Last time I skied was on your bachelor party.
Yeah, it was good. I miss it. I'm ready to go again.
Oh, I had a blast doing it on your bachelor party, but like I need other people to rally me to go skiing at this point. I'm not like motivated enough to go drag my ass to the mountain, sort it out.
This guy's kind of mogging on us. I gotta get him out of here.
Yeah. I'm gonna go scroll the Filson website and see what I've missed over the last couple of years.
Sounds good.
I might get these the two-tone pants, the adventure jeans, man.
Get you those, Hoss.
I could use some of those. All right. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.